come on.
I gotta stay with her. She's gonna start talking.
Oh my goodness.
But I wasn't afraid of anything.
This is so neat.
Don't hit me. I thought you did.
I have been here.
Wipe your feet. Wipe your feet.
Go on straight on into the living room. I'm going to get her.
Oh my gosh. Straight to the living room.
Yes, it does.
Go.
Close the door, babe.
Oh my god.
I'm like old people. Are these real?
To the living room, Jocelyn.
What's your step?
Go, y'all.
Take a video and be like, look at all this old stuff.
And as you see, the dust covers on it, so just take the covers off and then you'll have to put them back. Why? Pull the dust covers off all the furniture. Yes, I want you to see the furniture. I just want you to help me cover them back up when we.
Are you gonna play?
The piano needs two. What?
Are you gonna play?
I'm gonna play the organ.
Okay.
The piano needs two.
I don't think anyone here would notice. I think we'd be just delighted to hear you play.
Yes, go ahead and sit down.
She was my music teacher. All through elementary school.
Do you know Sally Lewis?
Yeah.
She was my piano
She was
teacher.
your piano. I have a master's degree from Vanderbilt University of Music.
So you know like all the people.
Yes, I know all the people. All the people. I have to ask. Okay, sit down, kids.
Is there like a public restroom at the mall?
We can stop. We'll stop. I can stop at like Love's or something. Yeah.
Okay, you want us to go to the home? Are we?
I don't know.
I didn't.
Wherever you say we're going, we're going.
Okay. Well, I didn't make arrangements.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, they probably.
Maybe we can do another day. I didn't
Well,
know.
I don't
Cute,
know.
isn't it?
I tell you what, if
We may not. We may not have time.
Well, okay. This house, as I said, was built in 1889.
I gotta get up here.
And it was built by Johnson Thompson, the white brick house right up here in the corner. He was the man who built the building after Merle's, the store that I said was faced with pink brick, 1883, down on the corner. He was a businessman, and he was a wealthy businessman, and he built this home for his son, who was Joseph Martin Thompson, and he went to the male seminary, which was out west of town, there by Boogie Village, and then he went to Indian University, as we go back to your school, we'll talk a little bit about Indian University, and then his father sent him to Missouri to medical college. He was an MD, a medical doctor, a graduate doctor, and his father built this house for him, and he and his family lived in this house until 1935. He was a World War I veteran. And he never had his office here. His office was downtown in that first block that was across the street from the Capitol. And he wasn't wealthy like his father because people couldn't pay doctors any more than they could pay teachers very much. You know, they paid with chickens or hams or something. And some people had some money. But his wife wove carpeting. And they lived in the house. After he died, the house was mortgaged. And the wife signed the mortgage over to a realty company here and moved out west with her children. They had 4 children, 3 girls and a boy. The 2 girls and a boy through the, adulthood, and moved west. Then the house was rented by the realty company for a while, and it was torn up. And then it was sold at a tax sale, and the county commissioners bought it and put the first health center in Tahlequah in this house. And they put little false petitions up everywhere, and kids forever came here. When I thought it's the point, we brought kids over here to get their shots. That's the health center. And then in 1983, the new health center had been built down on South College, and the commissioners were going to advertise they were going to have this knocked down because they didn't know what to do with it. It was getting in bad shape. Structurally it was fine, but it had a hole in the roof like that, and so and a matching one on the floor like that, and it was in bad shape. So a group of us old ladies and two old men decided that was a bad move. And so we formed what is called a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And you get papers, legal papers to say that you're a nonprofit. And we asked the community if they would help us redo this house. And we went to the county commissioners and they said, have at it. And our state representative at that time, no, state senator, carried a bill through the state legislature that allowed the commissioners to give this nonprofit organization, the Thompson House Board, or Cherokee County City Cultural Center, 100-year lease for $1 if we could get the house restored until it wasn't gonna fall down. And the community jumped in to help us. We had yard sales. I've dealt with enough old dirty clothes, I never want to do that again. And we had bean dinners and banjo pickers, every kind of thing. Raised money, and the community just rallied around us. Today, it's restored. That started in 1983, and by 1990, it was fully restored. And it was all plastered downstairs, but there would have been so many holes knocked in the plastering, overlap, that we had to knock that off, because you can't, nobody does plastering anymore, they put up wallboard. And so, and the house is on the National Register. So we had money enough to pay some help. We had lots of volunteer labor. And it was fully restored by 1990. It had no tax money, kids. No city money, no county money, no state money, no federal money. We had a grant or two. We had a grant from OG&E for $1,000. The Cherokee Nation helped us with a school, a day school in the summer for kids, and paid some. Various, a man that's on our board worked for an oil company, and he was able to get us a little money, but no tax money at all. And the people of Tahlequah, Cherokee County simply worked and helped us, to redo the house.
Wow.
All the woodwork is original, the floors, the door. Honey, what if you all pull these doors out? These are called pocket doors. Don't pull that, that's right, then pull the other one over there. Pocket doors, pocket.
That's cool.
Those are original.
Awesome.
Those are the original. Those are the original. Okay, kids, you can put them back up. Everything's original. There was a spandrel there. All of us who worked have given something. That's called a spandrel. And we knew that the side pieces were there. And we ordered from a company that remakes those, and put it back. The stained glass is original. The furnishings did not belong to the family. The furnishings they didn't have lots of fine furniture like some of the other people did, because he was a doctor, they didn't have a lot of money. But anyway, the furniture is appropriate to the house. Some of it is on long-term loans, some of it we've been able to buy as we've raised the money. The fence is a reproduction, but there was a fence around it, that wrought iron fence that we were leaning on. And it cost $20,000. We never went in the red. You know what in the red? We never bought something that we couldn't pay for. We got the money first. And the way the money was raised for that fence was we advertised, and people would pay $200 to pay for a panel. And it might be in memory of somebody, in honor of somebody, it might be a business, whatever. And after we got money enough to pay for the $20,000, then we engaged to have the fence made. And it had to be cast in Germany. It's cast iron. It's not cast aluminum, so it doesn't, just dent easily like cast aluminum does. And that's how the fence was paid for. The roofs were paid for the same way. We had the money before we the first roof, we were able to raise enough money real quickly and got a cheap roof on to stop the hole up there. And then the civic groups came in. The Lions Club came and tore off an old rotten room at the back where the steps are, and we put the porch back like it was. There are lots of ways to do things, but if you go in debt and you can't pay for it, then you're in bad trouble, kids. So do not go in debt.
How is it maintained? Continued donations?
Beg pardon?
Donations?
Yes.
Continued?
What we do is we rent it for birthday parties, weddings. We have weddings here. We have all kinds of civic meetings. We charge $75 for 4 hours rental. And we have lots of rental.
I'm sure you do.
Our calendar
grief.
is filling up. We've had lots of weddings here. Our April is almost filled, but with all kinds of needs.
I wouldn't
We have
trust
a big
anybody in
fundraiser,
here.
at
gosh.
Christmas time, well, the first weekend of December, we have what is called, the Victorian Christmas Sale. And, dealers from everywhere bring their merchandise to us. They pay $15 to have us display the merchandise and sell it for
In
3
here.
days. All over the house.
So Christmas decorations. and-
Christmas decorations, glassware, candles, cosmetics, jewelry, antiques, t-shirts, you name it, we have it. And the vendors don't have to do anything. We display it all, we're here, we have hostesses in every room, and we take 15% of what they sell. You know, and they get the 85% of their sale price, so they mark their stuff, they come in on that, we have contracts with them. And then after 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday afternoon, the first weekend, and we raise anywhere from, on a bad year when we had an ice storm, we raised $2,000, we raised as much as $4,000 or $5,000 in that. And that, you know, that helps too. And that's the way the
When you rent it for a birthday party, do you go out? You don't get to come in here and
Oh,
eat.
yes,
And you sit on this furniture and eat?
we don't like them to take food in here.
Right.
But they use our dining room table, they use our kitchen. The kitchen
Oh
is
my
fully
gosh.
furnished. We have stove, microwave, coffee maker, we have dishes. If you use our dishes, you pay, $25 extra, and you have to wash your dishes when we charge it, because we don't like to wash dishes.
Is there a dishwasher?
What?
There's probably not a dishwasher, so you wash them by hand?
But a lot of people use our dishes.
So do they marry in here?
Yes,
Just generally, they set up chairs?
We set up chairs, and, we come, there always is a hostess in the house when we're having an event.
Yeah.
And we don't, we're to help, and then we.
That is
do-
awesome.
And if with a birthday party, we just had a birthday party here Saturday, and the kids did their refreshments in here. And, we don't, when we're real, we don't just let people traipse upstairs. Grown-ups can go, but we won't let children romp up there. And the father rented one of those big blow-up inflatables. They were here all day. They partied in the yard, they partied in here, and we had different hostesses come in. And we charged extra.
I'm just shocked.
We charge $20, after the 4 hours, we charge $20 an hour. And, we've had numbers of weddings in here, we've had weddings on the porch.
Oh, that's
You know,
awesome.
we've set up, I know we don't do that, but we hosted the preservation conference, a reception 3 or 4 years ago, and we got the city set up a tent, and we had, there were people from everywhere here for that, so we do big time.
Ms. Herrington, sometimes our students need volunteer hours for various reasons. You know, there's like Cherokee Nation scholarships and things. Is there an opportunity to volunteer here?
Gosh, yes, in fact, on April the 27th, we're having a children's day camp. We do a children's day camp every year for 4th grade students. And we're doing a Rise Kids for tahlequah. And it's no charge to the school. And we serve lunch. They're here from 9 o'clock in the morning until about 2 or 2:30 in the afternoon. And we can always use volunteer kids. We can't use a whole, but we can use 4 or 5 kids because the kids. It's on Wednesday, and the kids come, we have grown-ups, most of us are teachers, or nurses, most of us are teachers or nurses, and the county agent, that's not what he's called anymore, he comes and is involved, and they wash clothes on the scrub board, hang on the little string lines out there, they make cornbread, we, do games.
Mason got
old-fashioned
to come to
games.
that last
I
year.
play games with them out on the playground. I'm getting so stiff anymore that I'm training the young ones with old-fashioned games. We go out on the playground and play games. We serve their lunch. They have homemade very big biscuits with ham and apples and homemade cookies for their lunch.
Yeah, I'm a volunteer for.
If that's something you might be interested in, you can talk to me or Ms. Rucker, and we will
Yes,
get
that
in
was,
contact
because
and
we're
see
getting
what
ready
kind
to.
of things you would need, the league games.
Yes,
serve,
I
wash,
need younger people to work with the games because I'm getting where I don't like to run, but
I was thinking mowing. Does anyone, do you have that hired or volunteer?
Actually, the Bank of Cherokee County does free of charge. And they just haven't come recently. But we had a kid who came about a month ago, and that big pile of sticks, and some of it has been, that's out there, that's been hauled away. He picked up all, cause through the winter, you know, everything had plugged down. He had bags full of stuff, and he had to do a community project. I don't know whether he was working on the scouting, so there's some project that he